Okay guys, welcome to the Madhouse. Now guys, in this video we're going to be going over a new box mag just released. I actually just got this today, and it's from Modern Combat Sports. If you're not aware, they have a new box mag now that's able to they actually have them to fit pretty much all of the mag-fed guns out there. The DAM, the T15, the Milsig guns, etc, etc. So I actually pre-ordered this. I just got it in today. I'm pretty excited. Take a look at it. I'm going to compare it a little bit to the existing box rotor from Die. See what it's looking like here, and I'm a little excited for it because this Die's been giving me the damn box rotor's been giving me some issues, and I haven't been able to resolve. So just going to take a quick look at it. You know, it looks pretty good. Smaller, obviously. You get the manual. According to the box here, it says the batteries are installed, ready to use. We'll take a look at that. So nice. Got a little, you know, canvas cover here. Velcro top. Let's see. There it is. Not sure if you can see that right. Now I believe this holds about 150 volts. We'll see. This is the manual. I'm going to go through activating it and turning it on and all that. It's got different functions. Take a quick look at it. Open it up and see what it is. So basically, guys, like I said, they've been releasing these for all the different mag-fed guns out there, and the difference between those is just this part right here. Okay, each for whatever gun you have, it's going to have its own I guess magazine clip that it'll go in, you know, that it'll fit your marker. I took a quick look at some of the videos that MCS did release. Just go over some of the things that they talked about. All right, so let's get into this. Okay guys, so let's do a quick comparison of the two. So here is the box rotor from Die, okay, and the one from MCS, Modern Combat Sports. Now this one's obviously a little smaller overall because the motor sticks out. I mean, it's pretty close in size. And this has some weight to it, actually, because of this motor. That does have, it's not as light as I actually thought it would be. It's actually, it's got a little weight to it. So, if not familiar, here it is, the Die box, box rotor. You can load from both sides. This holds, I believe, 325. And when this thing is working right, I mean, you can lay down a lot of firepower. If your paint is good. You know, you can carry a lot. Now fully loaded, it is heavy on your marker, but this actually has been giving me some issues lately. I gotta check it out, see what it is. It hasn't been syncing properly with my gun, but I'll check that out. Let's pull this tray out if I can get it out. Okay. So let's take a quick look at this. So like I said, I believe this holds up to 150. You drop it in there. If you've seen some of the videos from MCS shooting this thing and explaining it, they do tell you that when you're firing every few minutes to shake it up. The reason for that is, well, one, you can see it has some space here, so you're going to get some balls down in there, whereas the bottom of the tray of the box mag, okay, the balls feed right in, whereas this, okay, the balls are going to drop in there. Now the reason for the shaking, for having to shake this up while you're shooting or prolonged shooting, is because they don't want the balls to be all compressed on top, so therefore it'll cause some jams. And on top of that, if you're gonna get the paintballs down here and you're running low, you want to try to shake that up to get them in here. You should be able to feed this in a little better because, you know, the opening is wide as opposed to the opening on the box. Okay, it's a little smaller. To load this, I mean, best way for me is I'll usually take a knee, pull my pods out, and then I'll refill this. Whereas this, you may not be able to have to do that. You just pop the lid open with your pod and just fill it in. Okay, now guys, how's this function? Well, with the die box rotor, right, it's sync. Okay, you have the motor in here, and you actually sync it to the marker. So when you pull the trigger, you this will spin and feed the balls up into the chamber here. This actually works off of sound. So if you turn it on, you're supposed to turn on that one, and then they'll give you another spin there. And it's supposed to work off the sound. So when you plug it in and pull the trigger, it's the sound of the paint feeding will then feed it, continue to feed it. Now this is adjustable. Okay, the speed of which the balls feed is adjustable. There is, you know, it comes with a default setting, which is supposed to be good enough for the marker that you're getting it for. But you can adjust that speed. Also, you can adjust the sensitivity of the sound to the marker. You can look all of that up into instructions on how to do that. What else with this thing? This thing is battery operated. Right in this compartment here, there are 4 AA batteries, I believe. So if you're going to be using this, make sure you have some of those extra batteries. Whereas the die box is obviously rechargeable. Okay, guys. So if you needed to do some maintenance on this thing, you basically have to remove it from the box. You just have the one screw there. Back that out. Set of Allen keys, obviously. So you back this out. You know, just the one bolt there. This slides out. You have to. I think this you remove that handle if you need to, but not necessary. Just get it through the hole there, and there it is. Okay. Piece came out. That goes in there. There it is. There's your drive. Like I said, your batteries are in there. Take a quick look at that. Okay. There's your batteries. Okay, there's a little cheap batteries when I want to get some better batteries. There's your circuit boards. So it's got like a little connection. I'm not sure what you call those connections. Basically to plug it in. I guess to program it, I'm assuming. I don't want to take that whole thing out, but there's the chip. And there's your batteries. So I'm not going to play with it too much. I just got it. I'm sure I want to break it. Haven't even used it yet. So put this back. Okay. So there's your motor. That piece keeps coming out. It's just to hold the screw. And this is where it feeds. I mean, it goes through there. There's no spring or anything in there, guys. You got a little pin in there just holding the magazine. I got a head on it, I guess. Pop that off. Okay, just have this one clip, and this basically slides out. So it just feeds, actually feeds up coming this way. Now, all these box mags seems to be the same, the exception of the, I guess the head of it, the magazine here. So I don't know if MCS, see, it's kind of rubbing. This is but it is new, guys. So you know, you wanna, I don't know if you can tell that it started scratching up. So if you're gonna be using this before you get it out on the field, you might want to pop it in and out, just to get it to wear properly, so you're not having issues removing it. But maybe MCS will just sell these separately, especially if you're like me, you have two different type of mag fed. Instead of buying two different boxes, maybe you just get one box and just get the additional magazine head here to switch out instead of having to buy two guns. I don't know. We'll see if they do something like that. So I got a clip back in there. Again, there's no spring in here. It's not like your box rotor. Your box rotor has this thing in here to stop it. It's got that little spring in there that just clips on, and that holds the ball so that when you inject the mag, they don't come spitting out. I don't expect that'll happen here because there is no spring, even though there is nothing holding it. It's just gravity, and this seems to function off of sound. So I'm assuming obviously when you're not shooting, it wouldn't you know, cycle balls through. So yeah, guys, you know, listen, I'm a little excited to use it. Be nice if this was actually a little lighter. You know, this is all the weight is right here. And then you're adding 150 balls to it. Doesn't look like they'll fit 150 balls in here, but that's what they say. And we'll see when I get it out on the field in a few weeks. And test it out and basically see what this thing can do. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get to use this. Basically see big difference if it's going to be with the box mag. You know, big difference between this and the die box mag. And we'll see. Hopefully this will just be my backup. I gotta get this right. I've been having issues syncing. I gotta take a look at that. I did switch out the motors and everything on here, so I gotta see what's going on with that. But even so, with this, again, I've had a couple issues with this on the field where I've had to switch to just my mags. But hopefully something like this would be a nice backup to the dam. Or even a game where you're not, you know, I guess depending on your game, depending on what game you're playing, you don't need to shoot that much paint. You can take out, you know, you can have something like this going. And you don't need to walk around with the bigger die box mag. So, I mean, there it is, guys. The new box mag from Modern Combat Sports. Go on their website, check it out. They do have videos on them. They're basically showing you the, you know, basically just shooting to the different markers. Again, they do emphasize that you have to shake this up. If you're just standing prone and just shooting, kind of give yourself a pause and to shake it, just to prevent the jams. The reason, according to them, like I said, is that, you know, the balls are just going to be sitting here and they don't, I mean, if you really compare it to this, that's pretty much just wide open. And it's a matter of all the balls just compressing on here and causing jams. And then, like I said, I mean, you got space around here in the pocket. It's not like, you know, this is pretty deep there. So, you know, if you get balls left over, you also want to be able to shake it up and get it to feet. So they do emphasize that. I mean, they also, you know, I mean, if you're, you know, running and gunning and you know, you're bringing your gun down and up, that's not something you have to worry about. But if you're kind of like a stay in the back type of person and you're just laying down, you know, round after round after round, you got to remember to just give this a little shake. These are retailing, I believe, for $179. I did pre-order this, so I got a discount off of it. I think they're just sending out the pre-orders this week, and I believe in another week or two, if you're just, or you know, you just now ordered it, they should start mailing out. All right, so yeah, guys, so I'm excited to try this out. Hopefully all goes well. Any major issues, I will update this video. Hopefully I'm going to test this out. I would like to order one for my T15. I'm going to hold off on that yet until I can get out there and see how this thing performs. Out on the field. It should be in about another 2 weeks. So hopefully everything goes well. If there's any major issues, I will definitely update this video. But check it out, guys. The from Modern Combat Sports, their box order. So any questions, comments, please subscribe, and we'll see how this goes, and I'll see you guys out on the next one.